Alright, so today we learned Boleos in the context of the Molinete. However, we started as we usually do with posture and walking. Our standard posture, we put our heels together. We can turn our feet out a little bit if that's comfortable for us. We imagine a zipper going from our ankles to the tops of our thighs so that we keep our legs close together as we dance tango. We put most of our weight over the balls of our feet so we can easily lift our heels. And then we stack our shoulders over our hips, over our toes, have a nice wide open chest, and we keep our head up at eye level rather than looking down at our feet or our partner's feet. From there, of course, we did our standard walking. I won't go over that in this video because I think, have that in every other video. But we walked solo, we partnered up, we walked together, we learned how to find the 1 and the 3 in Argentine tango music because those are the hard beats, and if we're dancing simple time, those are the beats that we dance on. From there, we learned the Molinete. As far as leads are concerned, we learned a simple cadencia entrance, lead your follow to take a forward crossing step past you, and we continue to do these little Pac-Man steps so that you can keep a constant rate going in a circle and lead your follow in the Molinete. For follows, we learned that the footwork goes like this. We take we've done the cadencia, we take this forward crossing step past our lead, we pivot, open step, really big pivot, back crossing step, not so much pivot, side step. So the pattern goes forward, open, back, open, forward, open, back, open. From there, we learned that we can interrupt any of those steps in the Molinete with what is called a Boleo. The first Boleo that we learned, I'll demonstrate for follows first. We did this cadencia, we stepped past. The lead waits until our follow's foot, or weight is transferred all the way on this forward foot. You reverse direction going this way, you reverse it going back, and you're now going the opposite way in the Molinete. A really easy way to kind of finish that is very simply, we cadencia, we take one step, we boleo, we allow a back crossing step and an open step, we get back on the same feet, and we can very simply just walk out of it. For leads, we did again the cadencia, we let our follows to step past us once. With the chest, we led this rotation one way, we reversed it, we let it to go the other way, took 2 steps, came back together, and we can walk out. Then we learned how to do a boleo from the second step, which is an open step. So again, with a cadencia, and this is follow footwork, we take 1 step, 2 steps. When our weight is fully transferred on this foot that just took an open step, we're led to collect. We start this back crossing step, but our momentum is reversed, and we take a forward step again. So this is something that can be repeated in a pattern. We can go forward, side, boleo, forward, side, boleo, forever and ever if you want. For leads, it's a very similar kind of methodology as your first boleo. You're just going to lead your follow step past you, 1, 2, allow them to start going that back crossing step, reverse their momentum, and continue in the same direction you were going before. So notice that if we are interrupting this forward crossing step, we end up reversing our direction and going in the other way in the Molinete, and if we are taking a side step, we end up going the same direction and continuing to our right in the Molinete. From there, we reminded our class about the fact that a really simple exit to the Molinete is when your follow comes back around to a forward crossing step. You can interrupt that, not with a boleo, but just lead them to do forward ochos, come together, and then walk back out. So that was our lesson for today. Thanks.